I'm going to be using a stability ball to elevate my shoulders. You could use a bench or a couch, and you can also use the floor. Now, just using that stability ball to elevate my shoulders. We'll talk about setup and details all in a bit. Here's the NT loop hip thrust. So because we're going to use this as a finisher, we're going for high reps. So we're going to go as many reps as you can do, up to 50. All right? Chin stays looking down towards the floor. Hips up as high as I can without pushing the belly out. We want to get extension from the glutes without extension from the back. So if the belly's pushing out, you're not getting the movement where we want it from. All right, so when I'm done there, again, by the way, if I want to get rid of the ball, no problem. If you don't have the ball, just do these from the floor. You want to be wide enough with your feet, pushing your knees out the whole time, that you're really getting your glutes working. When you're done, just take them off there. A couple details on setting up those hip thrusts. Whether you're going to use a stability ball to elevate your shoulders or a bench. Here's what the setup looks like. Let's use the red because it's going to be a little easier to see. It's a brighter color. So simply put the label in the center and hold the loops like that, right? Put them down on the floor, and I'm just going to put my feet in those two stirrups, center of my feet. Now, you want to have your knees bent the whole time because otherwise if your legs are straight, you can't pull the band over your knees. It'll just flop right off. But you want to be able to walk yourself down. Here's a solution I came up to for this one day just working out at home by myself. Grab one side, pull it over your knee like that, and then hold it with your opposite hand. Then all of a sudden I can do is I can just get myself situated where I need. Then all I do is I want this knee inside, so I just pull it over that side. So there we have it. So I'm going to turn to you a little bit more so you can see. See that setup? And then there's my hip thrust. All right, so when I'm done, I can do one of two things. I can just pop it off all the way, or if I want to hold it, just get rid of it that way. So now it's on one, and then I can come back, and we're good to go. So if you don't have a stability ball, or not a bench, you want to use the floor, it's the same setup. Look, just hold it out like this. Here, put this down like this. If you don't need to get your feet all in up top like this. Look, just let it go down. It opens up the holes. Put your feet in the stirrups. Knees have to be bent because you want to pull this over your knees and you want it just below your knees. And from there, there's your hip thrusts. Pushing your knees out as you push your hips up.